Welcome to my Divine Comedy weekly love reading. Let's see, this is a good spot. Let me see. Yes, welcome. I'm starting later than usual, but I always want to bring you a quality experience, so it has to be ready when I do it. So anyway, let's hope this is okay. Okay, let's start. So everybody welcome, all star signs. This is my weekly love reading. Is every Sunday I come usually 6 o'clock live, now a bit later, Belgium time, and we are delving into the current energies, what currently is very interesting. I'm kind of celebrating here the Pluto going to Aquarius. But as it's 17th of November, it's still some days. It's kind of already shifting something possibly. Can you feel it? Can you feel the different energy? I made for all star signs special reading now in full moon in Taurus, so you can check that. Those are extensive reading, so they will be like some weeks available, then they will be in my membership. So any those kind of extensive reading, they are like going always more deeper. And I thought these are always available, this weekly love reading, and I bring the same spread that I used in my psychic tarot readings, in my horoscope readings. I use the same spread now, less is more in this reading. Hi, who is here? Aril Rasa. I cannot see very well here, but hi. Yes, I'm a little bit like a rabbit running around. I have this theme here. Where is this? Alice theme today. And I thought, as clock is ticking and is getting soon, this kind of different times, next 20 years, Pluto in Aquarius. So let's have this kind of Alice theme here. And also while I was making this table, I realized, like, because I wanted to bring these couples here, like this again will be a twin flame reading. This is the second time I try my best to do a twin flame reading. So here, all these piles you are seeing now, they are a demonstration of twin flames and energies with this kind of fated couple. I would say like this kind of times when times are changing, always very fated. The destiny is like playing games. So let's see what kind of people you meet or have met. Let me see, my eyes are a little not seeing. So Aril Rasa say, I want to ask something. I want to go Portugal. Can I get visa or no, and when? Okay, so this I do let people ask questions. Actually, now I realize, like, I started this whole thing and I didn't even put hashtags or anything. So I hope people find this reading. But okay, I started. I needed to start. But anyway, my reading is always that I do this set of pick a pile. You pick a pile, you can ask question that I can relate, like that question. I wouldn't say this is very too personal, this visa question, but some general question that would relate to some pile of here, like a relationship related, I could answer while I do the pile. But otherwise, your question I will select in the end of the reading. But you can comment while I do the readings, and I kind of can say your comments because it can become part of this co-creation. So if you are patient with me, we will do all these 3 piles and then I pick one from audience, one psychic question. And possibly it would be nice that you are still live here. It's nice that the person is interacting, and also that you subscribe to my channel. Anybody now here, subscribe to my channel. Helps a lot. Okay, let's introduce these piles. This is 3 pile reading as usual. We're having pile number 1 with third eye chakra. For this twin flame, some very intuitive connection. And the couple is 9 of Wands. These are Manneken B cards. Procession of Saint Gidon and King of Sword, this kind of woman. King energy. And then you have this Halloween deck. And your 1 card to choose, love card. The twin flame love card is simple acts of kindness. Kindness energizes you and brings happiness to those around you. So often I show this kind of card in the end, but now you already see this. During the reading, we are gonna take from this, the Wild Unknown Alchemy life, what this couple need less going forward in this Pluto in Aquarius and what more. So it's kind of couple twin flame related energy, like energy is united, like the flames are united and what they need less and what more. So in this case, we use it as a twin flame setting. So pile number 2, crown chakra, amethyst. And the twin flame here is King of Cups, Rally Pilot, and 7 of Swords. This kind of woman with a red flower. So here, then you have the highest energy deck here as above, and your love card for twin flame connection is actions speak loudly. Express your love through actions. Then pile number 3, we have this fantasy deck, Fantastic Creature Tarot, and the twin flame couple is Kasal Katala, 5 of Pentacle, and the same suit, King of Pentacle, like this kind of dreamy, poppy woman, like a poppies in the crown, or like a very same kind of red going on here, like a Spanish sky a little bit here. And then sacral chakra is here. How is it called? Carnelian. And then focus on love. Look for the good in everyone. So there is this beautiful maiden and dragon having a chat. So you, Arif Raza, said first pile. And so I will include this question of you want to go to Portugal, can you get visa and when? So let's have in this simple acts of kindness, we will have a little look on that too. But now, before I go to any piles, I will read commonly for you today's Purgatory chapter 25. This Alice theme. Today's theme of Purgatory in Divine Comedy is body and soul. This chapter focuses on that. And I try to do the summary as best I can, but yes, it takes a bit time to understand these stories. They're very interesting, I would say. It's very like a part of, very like a spiritual journey to read this Divine Comedy. That's why I use it. It's really like a, I'm Christian, so I have read Bible, but the Divine Comedy is a cultural like a manifesto, like it's like it's a different level. It uses also all kind of myths and legends and all kind of things inside. So it's kind of cultural like wisdom there. So it's really good to nurture your kind of soul with it. But now we talk about body and soul. So let's go. I anyway do always this summary, so you don't have to read this big book. But we are already in the Purgatory and we are going towards the Paradiso. So we started in Inferno last December. I started these readings already. We've been going slowly towards Paradise. So 24 and 26 canto, like a chapter, is devoted to the making of bodies, human bodies. Satya is this person in this chapter, moves to the metaphysical movement when the intellective soul is created directly by God. He's giving this speech. The first moves breaths, new spirit. The first is like a mover, is breaths new spirit into the soul, a new spirit that pulls the different part of the soul, vegetative, sensitive, and intellective, into one substance. It is now one soul that lives and feels and is self-consciously and reflects itself upon itself, as though in a mirror. And there was this talking about love breathing into me in Purgatory 24 in the previous chapter. It was all about this kind of love poetry and how this kind of is born. And there is this use of this kind of aspirare in Italy is like to breathe. Love inspires him, like this Dante. So it's love breathes into him. So love inspires him, love breathes into him. So the spirit is seen as like a breath, and it's interesting thing, and even now is very fashionable, like to do the kind of very deep healing work with the breath work. So there is this wisdom or in the Dante's book about kind of breath work, like the breath is so important. It's like a spirit. And then this virtual reality was already expressed in this canto, because Dante said, like, talk about virtual bodies of the soul in the afterlife. So he was kind of having this kind of similar expression that we now use, like a virtual reality. He was talking about this virtual bodies in the soul in the afterlife. And what else I wrote here? Something, this no space. Yes, and to just say, like, we are going towards the last parts of Purgatory, and the last scene is lust. So the next terrace is about lust. So next week, if you come to see my love reading, it's all about lust. Interesting, no? Going towards the Christmas season, and all I will talk about is lust, and then we go to paradise. Isn't that great? Okay, so let's go. It's a good thing that if I started my readings last December talking about the hellfire and all kind of thing in hell, you know, like in this Divine Comedy we start with Inferno, the hell. This Christmas we will arrive to paradise. So wow, that is actually a nice thing. I'm looking forward to that moment. My life has not especially been very paradise, so that will be welcome. The paradise coming into earth here in Belgium too. Okay, let's see what we got here now. Today's menu on the table, and as you are kind of asking me, Asil Rasa, that you want to have your question answered in the first pile. Let me start doing that, so then you got your answer. So I want to go to Portugal. Can I get visa or no, and when? And let's answer immediately so that is answered, and then we go forward. So let's see, yes or no, Asil Rasa. I don't pull you now, Crystal, because you have a third eye. You should be kind of getting this kind of very intuitive here. It's already kind of pre-selected. So Asil Rasa, yes or no, do you get this visa to Portugal? What? Okay, this is coming also. Okay, interesting. Maybe and yes. So this card is always talking about like how you can have to flow with life. This is choice, like what you got. So it is really this kind of seeking balance, trying to find balance, and you have to be have resourcefulness, but things can be up and down. And you're like a juggling in life, juggling money, balancing books, transferring money, profit and loss. But it's kind of positive because the next card, this is the most steady knight. So you are showing here as the most steady knight is very promising, that doesn't give up. And the wisdom of this card is like, finish what you start. So look onto the last card. So yes, you could get it, but you have to be very patient. Practical, loyal, responsibly, persistent. All this very stubborn energy is needed for you to get this visa. So yes, this is now fast answer to you. I'm not going further. Let's continue with this Purgatory. 25. So we have here also very, like in the team, you select very good pile because this is the 9 of Wands. It's the one who is really like working hard to get something. It's almost finishing the project. So this is somebody who doesn't give up. It's also Sagittarius card, but it's like very like can be passionate about the project, but the project is also draining you. So it is like you have to kind of stay focused to carry on. But it's sometimes also a card that you're kind of burning all your lamps and you're getting like kind of like a burnout while doing this. So this card is now one of the twin flame. One is very hard working, or possibly even Sagittarius, and one is the female is this King of Swords, could be really air sign, like Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, strongly. That it's very, of course, is interesting. Like we are in the Alice in the Wonderland, and she has kind of like a tea cup in the hand. So it's almost like very like let's say wise person taking it. Like even me before this reading, I just had a tea because I was getting a bit stressed that my camera didn't work, like my memory card was full. Okay, list could go on what was going wrong, but I couldn't get a photo of this icon. So I was like, oh no. And then I took a tea, and then I realized like, okay, I can just change the memory card and what else I could do, and it was fixed. So yes, I took my Instagram away from my phone and then it worked. So sometimes you need to have a little like a break, even this person. It could be even the relationship in this couple is that little quality time that they both need. This twin flame is like she is busy with her mind. She need a little tea time or quality time and to reflect in this couple, and this person is very working person and also like need this kind of connection to be more stable. Like it's not only about this person or that person, like they can share the world. They become more stronger together when they can share something, like their strength. And one is really like a pushing hard to finish a project, other one is like busy with the mind, then reflecting together about something, have a little stop, because the classic card person is like, I want to show the classic card for you. It's kind of like standing there to rest moment before starting to push the last bit. Let me see, where is this Nine of Swords? It's kind of point to evaluate what's going on, like point to gather your strength. Evaluate what's going well and what's not for the final push. So this twin flame is let's see, I want to show you the classic card. Maybe it's the last in the deck. I cannot see this ever here. So here we have like this guy is also like having a little rest, like almost like I hit the head a little bit, like I got a little injured. So sometimes you need, like this woman also is having a little tea, like a little bit like a break in the work, not always just like you get headache if you think too hard. So yes, really the mental clarity comes when you are like not pushing it, like forcing something. You are like in this divine union, like a divine masculine and feminine, like in twin flame now. They are like having different suits. She has the mental capacity, like a master of like a really mastering mentally issues, and he is really like a practical with like knowing what needs to be done. It's like finishing the project, but I mean this is the almost there, but like hard worker, let's say. So just a bit like a, yeah, the king is like almost like, yeah, she's taking a lead a little bit more, let's say, this kind of kingly card. But anyway, let's see. That's the twin flame we start. I'm not so used to make twin flame reading, but sometimes the twin flame journey is hard. Things are not always easy. It looks like here this couple might be really maybe like a very giving a lot to something. How could I express it better? Wanting to be the master of the art, something like this, like almost like perfectionist, let's say. So then we have this card. I can read this maybe in the end. I have the booklet. Simple acts of kindness. Kindness energizes you and brings happiness to those around you. So it's beautiful kindness going around here. Then we have purpose card is environmentalist. You are an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and the animals, which is very beautifully. I just randomly picked these cards, but I'm always using the same crystal. So now, wow, it's really remind me this forest, like the blue flower forest in Belgium in spring. only that you cannot step on the flowers when you are visiting this forest. You really cannot step on the flowers. They come the forest guardians to say like, okay, what are you doing here? So even this angel is almost like stepping on this flower. So anyway, this one is here like this, very nature protective person. Nice. Maybe that's the mission here, to heal the earth, make it better place for you and for me and entire human race. Lol. Okay, so this is interesting card. Like I got cards from my this invisible tarot deck that I'm designing. Where is the packet? Where did I put that? Maybe I don't see it now. Here. So I'm currently designing this. But what makes this card interesting, this is the extra card of this deck. So this was already designed by the maker of this empty cards. And it's a 22. This doesn't exist in Tarot because there is 22 major arcana cards, but the first card is Fool, is the Fool's Journey and 0, and the last card is 21. So here we have 22. So this is almost like going an extra mile. Like you have like extra card of the deck, like something is magical here. Like you got like some like a wild card, and this is very natural looking card, also almost like butterflies. Like this is very like abstract, but I could think it is very nature colors. So there is this similar thing going on. Maybe it's a different frequency of angels here. I feel like putting it with this angel card. Okay, then we have just full moon was now, so we have a moon card now here. Purity, snow moon. So we are getting into the winter season, looks like. It's showing this here, but purity of course talks about very this kind of angelic energy, like good values. Something is very pure and like a pure heart and stuff like this. And what we have here with these cards is Pisces energy. So spirituality to ultimately experience is a spiritual message. Mental, trusting your psychic knowledge, very fitting actually to this third eye chakra pile. And physical, resulting from the indecision or about. So you have some Pisces energy going on this week here. Dreamy, instinct, psychic, really feeling into something. Okay, let's see. Somehow like this butterfly is really here. Butterflies are having fun. Very nice. In the Wonderland, let's put the Wonderland here. Beautiful Wonderland going on. Now I have so many cards in my readings. I put so many cards. So the next cards we are having. What is the current? We are starting to take life cards. What is the landscape, emotional landscape going on with this twin flame? How are happening? What kind of inside feelings are in this current twin flame connection? We see into it. We have here soulful, okay, very beautiful with this purity. And you have even a theme of the body and the soul here today. And the soulful, it's very aligned with this. Intense, okay, things are intense. Passionate. And running a marathon. Okay, so this is very aligned with this guy who is doing a lot of stuff. So it's really already showing in this card. But now it's almost as if angel is running a marathon. It's like running a marathon to save the earth. What was this saying? You are an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and the animals. So that's like the marathon is going on about that. Maybe because today I really felt like this whole reading is about time is running out, what you need to know. So this environmental thing is indeed, should be in focus going forward with this Pluto in Aquarius. Would be aligned with this kind of energy. We would have a Wonderland clean and pure and beautiful. So yeah, the clock is ticking. Are we gonna do something about this? Are we gonna do something? Pluto is gonna watch. Anyway, next thing we're gonna go to see rune. This is a long reading. So I was just pulling a rune for this pile, and it's eternal love. So I don't know what was going on before I noticed that the whole thing was freezed. But here we have now eternal love for this one. Before we got the soulful, intense, passionate, and running a marathon. Now we see the current feelings of your partner, pile number 1. So what is going on here? Current feelings of your person. And I think this is the last. So, is anybody anywhere here? It's a little bit like annoying when the things got. So current feelings of partner or person, twin flame, pile number 1. An easy ride by doors. Oh, okay, doors. Like polished stone, I see your eyes, like burning glass, I hear you smile, smile babe, Coda queen, be my bride, rage in darkness by my side, seize the summer in your pride, take the winter in your, what is it, side, let's ride, okay. Have then the divine timing. Trusting divine present moment is perfect, feeling impatient, patience as virtue. Here, sweetheart, I love you, Bambi, dear, dear. Oh, very nature. This whole pile is such a nature friendly. I really don't know when this got it, like earlier this thing got it. And did you hear about me talking about environmental thing that these earth angels are all busy here? But here we have very, again, like this earth angel style. This is very natural connection, maybe. Maybe it's want to say that. Everything is so natural. We have here White Rabbit. We're going to the Wonderland of true love, and White Rabbit is here. Let's see what it's want to say. Self-control by Laura Bronigan. Oh, the night is my world. City light, painted girl. In the day, nothing matters. It is the night life that flatters. In the night, no control, through the wall. Something breaking. Wearing white as you're walking down the street of my soul. Another night, another day goes by. Wow. Once upon a time, it's showtime, no more hiding, and the circus is coming with this balloon in the town. Okay. We got this kind of northern lights. Wow, what's going on here? Wow. I love when I have this random things about movies. This is Barbarella. Barbarella do her thing with an angel. Pygar is an angel. An angel doesn't make love. An angel is love. Wow. We have this earth angel all going here, and here we have an angel who's been busy with this Barbarella, and Barbarella is completely like finished. Like, okay, I give up. I'm yours. Oh my god, this angel being like getting physical. Oh my god, I get this song. Physical, physical, let's get physical. Let me hear your body talk, body talk. Let me hear your body talk. Let's get physical. Okay, this earth angel is really busy here. Okay, let me see what is next. An easy ride by doors. The mask that you wore, my fingers would explore. The costume of control, excitement soon unfolds. And I know it will be an easy ride. Joy fought vaguely with your pride, like polished stone, I see your eyes. I think we already had this other verse of it, so we had both. We had both a second and then this. Okay. This song and easy ride might be something for you on your twin flame, and then throat chakra. I delight in expressing myself and appreciate being listened to. There we have this white lamb, also very like a heavenly. The lost lamb, one of the twin flame, is here as a sheep. Okay, so here we go. This was interesting. I love to see this Barbarella reference because this is my favorite movie. It's from '68. Jane Fonda is a Barbarella. If you ever want to see, it's very sexy. Okay, so now we go to the main thing. We're gonna have a little light on the table. Let's see a little light for this angel couple. There's eternal love. This was also here. You have 2 cards. I'm attractive. And I'm luminescent. I'm light. Very light beings here. Now we see the interesting part of the reading. We see what this twin flame couple needs less going forward in the, yes, Pluto is going to Aquarius, and what this couple, this twin flame couple, if they met or not, looks like they are having a very like a physical encounters here. Some people, who knows what's going on, who is watching this, you can write in the comments. But yes, Christmas time can be very passionate, yeah, all these candle lights and a red color and all this. Yes, so my readings are often, I have seen, they come true in 2 weeks often, or 1 week. They are always predictive like this, 2 weeks before. So now let's see. So you have a little like a heads up what's gonna happen. This couple need alchemist ingredient in their relationship container. They need less this ingredient, and what it is this. And they need more this, and even this for some reason. Less, okay, the red and white rose. So less this, more, wow, lead, and lightning. Wow, a snake. There is a snake here coming. That's also very physical. Yes. Snake in the tarot. It's really like a physical. It's a physical thing. So this couple need more physical. All the time I've been talking about now this angel getting physical. I was saying like an angel does not make love. An angel is love. So. Lead and lightning more. There is snake. Interesting. Oh, the snake. Oh my god, the snake is even here. It's even here with the rose. But here is with this lead. Okay, let's read about this. Something about the snake, but next year I think is the snake year. Maybe it's already like telling about that too. You need a white snake, not a red snake. I don't know, but this is a white and red rose. Strange. What is it? This 62. What is this? 59, is it? Yes. Okay, what was the page again? Sometimes I think if my reading cuts in the middle, sometimes the energies are so high. I know I have a high energy field, and sometimes I think like my phone just reacts to it. So I'm calling in here kind of love energies. We are in high frequency here. My phone is getting nuts. Because just when I pull this eternal love here, then the phone stop, you know? What are the odds? Just when I pull this for this pile, it's like, ooh, bang. No more mission. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Less this. Interesting. Well, these are sometimes contradiction, but I'm gonna read you this sentence. What you have to take in when you feel like, why less this? This is such a lovely card. This spread has a wisdom about it. It is well said. I'm gonna say it now so you know. Here is this thing. Here. So when you would feel like, why less this? The situation could use less of this quality. What happens if you take it away entirely or lessen the dose? If you like this card, perhaps you have become too reliant on its qualities. Now we're talking about having less of vital force, less of arising, and less of awakening. In the laboratory, the merging of red and white is an exquisite moment. It means something is coming to life before the alchemist's eyes. The pristine white of the red rose is not threatened by the blood red pigment. Their mixing does not make pink, rather each color remains vibrantly itself, expressing its message. Like the rod of Asclepius, representing health and vitality, the floss sapientum appears to signify the awakening of the physical as a gateway to the spiritual, which is totally aligned with this body and soul and this reading, but now you need less this. Without the body, spiritual teachings remain conceptual, not yet integrated into the everyday. This card encourages the alchemist to honor the body as a temple each and every day, observing it, listening to it, mining to it, information and guidance. At its height, this card signifies a mastery, a uniting of body to serve the soul's purpose, as seen in the like of dancers, athletes, and during the birth process. And then there is about this esoteric yoga practice. One may understand this card as Kundalini rising, or the activation of what is in Sanskrit called Ida Pingala and Shushumna Nadis. So with less this, maybe it talks about this kind of, because we are having a weekly love reading, these current energies when this shift is happening are very high already. There is like conflict possibly happening, all this kind of, so maybe you need to rest. You don't have to kind of rise more energy. You have to more like rest. Snake is a kind of animal that is hibernating too. Winter is coming. The snake is able to take all kind of like conditions, like when it's extremely cold or warm, the snake is still going. So I think maybe that talks about something that here, it's almost maybe making me think of this kind of Rose of the Beauty and the Beast, like there is these petals falling. Like, of course, a time could be related to this. We are only living certain time. So the rose is only blooming certain time. But maybe you should focus less on this kind of blooming. Blooming is also a kind of awakening, like you are in bloom. You have to focus on now, I think, quite practical and survival, I would say, almost. What is it? Okay, let's read. But this is really going on these elements, dark and light and white snake. I don't know. Maybe it's something to do with really with the this environment is also here. Snake is also like attractive. I'm luminescent, I'm light. Okay, let's go through it. This more lead. More lead. What is that? I had this many times in reading. I'm still not asking this question. Because in this case, what is that? Which, because the double number, this XX in tarot means even awakening. So it's kind of different kind of awakening than not this kind of awakening, this kind of awakening. So yes, Girl Wake Up Podcast say, greetings, my love. Yes, welcome here to my reading. I started very late because sometimes I have programming Sunday and then it's like impossible to start what I'm saying to start. But here we are, and we are having this reading today, focusing on twin flame connection. This is the second time I tried to do a twin flame reading. And interestingly, when I pull this rune, Eternal Love, my screen went gaga and it freezed. So maybe there is a potential, very potential energy here, because we had here even talking about Earth Angels, and completely like the extra card of the deck, like this is of this invisible tarot deck, the extra card to it. So there's something magical happening here. Soulful, intense, passionate, running a marathon. But let's go. This is now, this twin flame needs less. And now we are going into this lead, what needs to be more. Going forward, talking about Pluto when it goes to Aquarius. So we need more this. In this particular twin flame connection, pile number 1. Density, weight, and Saturn. Lead is the first metal. Its properties are heavy, dense, and unwaveringly steady. It is often perceived as the metal that initiates the entire alchemical drive to turn what is base lead into what is noble gold. It correlates to the planet Saturn and its love of rules and structure. On one hand, this card implies a fixed position or burden that may be weighting down the work. On the other hand, lead can arrive just in time to ground a situation, to bring an alchemist back to the humble beginnings. Either way, the presence of lead is sobering. We cannot ignore it. The impatient alchemist may be discouraged to see it in the laboratory, as it reminds us how far we have to go. Approach this card with reverence for the ongoing process. So it's kind of stay grounded. We have all this angel energy here, air sign energy even here, like with this female is this King of Swords. Air signs are always advised to ground themselves well. Always grounding practices, meditation, walking, all very heavily grounding, because otherwise they are just in their head. So this is the same message in this couple. You have to be like a basic things, safety and security has to be most likely well, that you can be in this kind of high realms of ideas and even like a third eye open. So your Wonderland is about like still being practical, like almost this Taurus full moon energy is still present here. So lead was also known as the sleeping giant of alchemy. It is said to contain its own secret and solution. Ponder how you can awaken this intelligence. But for the artist, if this pile would have anything to do with artist person, it is really this wisdom. Like often artist needs a very clear, like a frame where to operate, because they have to be very strong in themselves. So the base that you are like putting the packed energy yourself is very important. So maybe this couple has to really like a keep that energy, not lose the energy to others, like keep it, like the wealth or the power or even then to heal this earth. They need to keep themselves like this earth angels might be really like a giving and nurturing, but they have to still like also remember their own powers, not to lose them while helping everybody else. And then we have here lightening. More of that. This is number 13. So, what is this white snake? Is perfectionism. Okay, I already talked about this couple is more or most likely perfectionist, but here we are, confirmation that this couple is twin flame perfectionist couple. But more that perfectionist facade hesitation. I don't know what is it that you have to need it more. Maybe you have like a really high goals in your life or high like a values, and that's the perfectionist in this case. Sandro say, hello sister, greetings and how are you? Yes, I'm a little bit running late my Sunday reading, but here we go. We have a very heavenly first like a pile, because there was even the angel PC here with Barbarella. So we have a very angel related first pile. We are talking about twin flames today here, so pile number 1 twin flame looks like being angels who need heavily crowning. So the stage of leukosis is a complex topic in alchemy. On the one hand, it represents purification of the materials. Okay, we have this purity also here. Purification of the materials. On the other hand, it's the phase in which the alchemist may mistake the work as complete. On the surface, everything seems perfect, pristine, well thought through, and quite complete. In actuality, the alchemist has been tricked by their own facade of perfection. Their work has hardly begun. Rightness and fear are the great errors of leukosis. Right, theonos, and fear, it's not fair, fear are the great errors of leukosis, of this lightning. This card arrives to remind us to get our hands dirty. No one is separate from or above anyone else. Rather, every alchemist is a kid in the laboratory tinkering away with elements of their life. No more fretting over your next move, fearing how others will perceive you. It's time to crack open, become who you are. The world needs your true colors. Wow, I love this message. Like this pile is, this couple, twin flames, are asked to show their true colors. And to ponder the wisdom of dawn. The blank canvas is a great example of leukosis. It's terrifying to start for fear of making a mistake. Today is the day. Make a mark, begin to work. So this couple relationship might be indeed like this person, if he stopped, has not finished the project. It might be even to do with perfectionism. Like sometimes I know that myself, if you cannot do something perfect, why to do it at all? So like even when I started this reading, actually I took my time to make it more perfect, because I couldn't start it like without preparation, like I have to write this card and so on. But yeah, sometimes those kind of things can still stop you. So you should definitely not end up procrastination too much in this couple, because this is looking like the mental support is in this female side. So if the man would get like obstacles, he should connect with the female who is able to give support, because she seems to be mastering this kind of like a mental clarity here. So this is good. Okay, so we have still cards. This is already like almost 50 minutes going, our pile number 1. And we have still, which card we have still? We have still something. What is missing here? I know there's something. This, of course. We have the actual cards. Tarot cards. It's like I've been talking about so much stuff, and tarot cards are still to be done. So here we go. And I think I'm gonna put a little bit aside this stuff. Oh no, let it be. Let it be. Let's see. See what's going in the Wonderland. Let's have this text here. This is twin flame now. Now we are looking into what the twin flames need to know now, still with the tarot cards. Just getting freely cards. There is, this one. Things are really dropping here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Jumpy cards. Maybe they want to get upside down and so on. All mixed. Yes. Let's mix them well. There we go. I think 2 cards are enough. Tell what's going on. There's going High Priestess here. And there's going upside down 5 of Bats. I don't know if I take upside down in this case, they will totally mix just now, but who knows? What is the meaning of upside down of this actually? This meaning change when it's upside down. I'm gonna check that now, because it is maybe meaningful here. It would be kind of like a betrayal, but it's upside down. Is it then positive? It's a defeat actually. No, is it defeat? 5 of, what is it? Yes, defeat. So we got it upside down. It is peaceful resolution, moving on, compromise, communication, ending conflict. So actually when it came like this, it's a positive. So it's not bad. So there's been some kind of conflict. Somebody has get all the candy, almost like a Halloween now. Somebody got all the candy and the other was here. Clown with the cat were all poor, and there has been kind of disbalance here. Now things are getting better. It's almost like the other one is rich, another one is poor. Something like this. Who is here? SM, can I ask love? Hello. Yes, this is pile number 1. If now I did with the pile number 1 that when I started this reading, I took one question in the beginning. So I could do it maybe for the next question. In the beginning of the next pile, I can take one question. Let's do like that because these readings are so long. But to say it looks like the couple energy is really, there is beautiful wisdom here. High priestess is always like a hidden knowledge. Wise woman. This was already here on the table, this Queen of Swords. So it's almost like showing up again. Now as a High Priestess. And as it was landing to the man's side, it's almost like the projections. Like often in a love relationship, you project the other person. So this man is seeing this woman like that. And this woman is seeing that the things are getting solved. Like there was maybe like some issues about money or like unjust situation. The clown cried here a little bit, the cat, but it felt like an unfair situation, but the things are kind of getting solved. Maybe there is indeed this High Priestess style communication going on here. Is able to like have this kind of fair, like over the tea, talking the stuff calmly and peacefully and like finding the solutions together. This is like a this really High Priestess style woman. So the projection is correct. Like if the man sees the woman like that, the woman is like that. It is true. It is correct. What is wanting to come out here? Okay, let be. So I think this was the pile number 1. I and this twin flame reading here. There is clearly some kind of like a psychic connection. There is even this third eye chakra here going on here. Very angelic as well, but you have to be more grounded. The psychic thing is very strong, but you have to be very grounded, and there is this simple acts of kindness. Yes, I promised that I would read from this book something. Still do that. What is the number? It's 5. Okay, it's number of change. It's kind of times. Things are changing. So for this twin flame connection, a young boy wearing feathers feed a squirrel. A variety of animals gather around him. The squirrel suggests it is time to create a space for giving. As you give, so you will receive. The feathers on the boy's head represent your ability to become inspired. Act in kindness and see if you are motivated to do more. If you're attracted to another animal in the card, it may have a message for you. Sit with its image and see what comes forth. So I don't know how well you can see these animals, but there is like 2 foxes, there is cat, there is hedgehogs, rabbits, all kind of deers. And the deer was also here. Deer. Okay, let's move to next. This is now pile number 1. This is a long reading today. So let's see. Empty all these cards away. Some cards I'm going to use again, so they have to be here. This all away. And now the audience, you can ask a question. Yes, you can ask a question exactly right now. But I do very short questions, not long. So before we go to the pile number 2, very short. This can be back in the back. Yeah, that's about the crystals. I cannot pull. Maybe I can put there other replicas of these things that are in the other ones. Which one was it? The next one. So you can do this. Wonderland. Yes, books. So really short reading now. Somebody asking a question. Is anybody want to ask a question? Is there somebody asking a question? Because otherwise I go to the next one. Next one will be, where did I put it? Here. So I don't see anybody asking a question. I was giving you a chance. Now we go forward. You have to be fast with me. So here we go. Wonderland of pile number 2. Energy is King of Cups, Rally Pilot, and 7 of Swords. Let's say somebody have got very painful lesson on the female side, very much pain, and then there's this king who is very loving, emotionally mature man, so can handle this kind of painful past of this woman. That is the twin flame connection. We have here actions speak loudly, express your love through actions. This is this twin flame card. Then we have this, we can look later. Crown chakra, very high energies. Guru energy here. In this relationship, the man is much more stronger. Like the woman really needs this kind of emotional support, and totally like is like needing this guidance because it's really hurt with the sword. Then we have here speaker and children. The speaker was saying your life purpose involves your skill of oration. Let's put it in this. I don't know, but the man is maybe let's put this like, because this is like a sword energy is always like communication. So let's put it here. The children in this. Your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. So let's put in the man side this one. Who knows? I'm feeling like they are more like that. And we have here empty card. This is not designed yet. Is Queen of Pentacle. So the like a kind of mother energy, very like a nurturing, caring, also Taurus woman, but it's like very practical, grounded female here. Could be the mother even. Somehow I put it in this side. The man, and then we have the void. This is a resting energy, so somebody needs to rest a lot. Like usually the new moon time, like a black moon, is really a time to carry your strength. Also, it's very this kind of like a crone energy. You get into this kind of mysteries and magic. Let's put this side, and then we have planet, sun, the creation of spiritual, mental, the gaining of respect for and from physical things brought to life or light. This is totally the masculine energy, so I think it's totally in this side. So somehow I feel that there is this mother energy on this masculine side. Who knows, is the mother of that person, or there is something about that kind of family and mother relationship. I don't know. This is the couple twin flame relationship. Now we have an emotional landscape. Let's put, in this case, let's put a timer going on, so I need how much time I use this here. So we have pile number 2, emotional landscape. What is happening this week in this twin flame connection? Remind you that my readings, I have noticed, they come through in 2 weeks often. The time is not, it could be next day too, it can be, but it can be cooking like 2 weeks. Attractive, true colors. We have here magnetic, engaging, and I want to be your hero. Wow, oh, so sweet. it is totally the energy here, the rally pilot here, this guy. It's really like a, definitely like a, could be the hero for this woman who is like suffering, the heart is broken and so on. Seven of sword is totally pain. The card is showing that you have to steal the sword from the enemy's camp. You really have to kind of like go out of your comfort zone even to handle this pain. So there is the kind of hero coming to rescue. This is the energy here in the Wonderland. They're kind of flying together in the Wonderland. Action is important here. Express your love through actions. Yeah. While the woman is more like a talkative person here, I would say, like this man is here playing some flute for the kids. And animals are going around here all happily. Okay, next thing what we do the rune. So this pile, what is going on? There is love for a woman. Yes, so of course this King of Cups is really having a love for a woman. The heart goes to there. We have here current feelings of your person. Let's mix this a little bit more. Pile number 2 already. So many feelings. Pile number 2. Pile number 2. Current feelings of your person. And one more. Okay. Wow, there's this Emperor energy. Beautiful. This safe masculine is here. It's okay. It's safe to love here. The Emperor. When he's bringing the umbrella. Oh, there's so much tears. It's like a rainy day. Love for a rainy day. Safe. Wow. What is this? Who killed Kurt Cobain? He was born 1969 and dead 1994. Last song he sang was Dead to Bird. It's a long, lonely journey from death to birth. With my own wooden case until I come face to face with my own cold dead face. You are with me. Oh my god, this Kurt Cobain is here. Wow. Amazing. Maybe the songs of Kurt Cobain are somehow meaningful here. Or the song Dead to Birth. Wow. Then subconscious mind fighting for familiar. 0 to 7 years about survival. And yeah, survival strategies you learn. You should, like, this couple is kind of like, if you understood that 0 to 7 is like theta, then is +8 is alpha, and beta is from 14 to 19. And mirror principle, how you are, think, feel, and act, ownership, 100%, own it. So it's like looking into mirror and recognizing your feelings and which stage of development they come, these survival strategies. It's kind of survival strategies you have. Recognize if coming from like inner child, or inner child healing is needed, or which is it like the teenager years more? Anyway, something like this. Healing mirror. Actually, twin flame connection is a healing mirror. So actually now having this thing, maybe it is that there is something what they see in each other, it's healing. Something like the mirror is healing. Healing mirror. My Little Girl by Tim McGraw. Someday some boy will come someday some boy will come and ask me for your hand, but I won't say yes to him unless I know he's the half that makes you whole. He has poet's soul and the heart of a man's man. I know he'll say that he's in love, but between you and me, he won't be good enough. Wow. Nice, like a daddy wanted to protect. Oh, it's like a study is there, like a dead daddy giving a speech. I don't know. Oh, your daddy. I mean, protective. Somebody's protective. Who knows? Who is daddy here? Then we have solstice, summer, sun, magic, summon ritual. So these are current feelings of a person, of course. So it is feeling like this is kind of shaman powers, which I like that this is kind of similar like this woman is having here. Pain is a beautiful power to understand what resides in the tears and the sadness, and it's not something bad because it's bring you just deeper to understand your pain, understand your wound. It's not bad. Accept that, and it gives you strength. Okay, very well. Then, oh my God, they come like this Who Killed cards. First came Who Killed Kurt Cobain, and now we have Who Killed Marilyn Monroe. So I did a reading. They are now in the members because they are a little bit. I have all this kind of a bit, let's say, readings that go a little bit interesting. Like I was wanting to, because I was psychic kills, so I was wanting to see who killed Marilyn Monroe. I wanted to see who killed Kurt Cobain, and I wanted to see who killed Bob Marley. And I looked in my cards this spring, and the reading is currently in my membership. And interestingly, I got some very aligned answer. But here we have who killed Marilyn Monroe. The last person to see Marilyn alive was her housekeeper, Mrs. Eunice Morel. Marilyn went to sleep 8 p.m. And then we have here Candle in the Wind, Elton John's famous Ode to Monroe, and Late to Princess Diana. So this song was made, yes, first to Marilyn, and then it was used for Princess Diana too. And they made you change your name, and it seems to be you lived your life like a candle in the wind, never knowing who to cling to and when the rain sets in. Oh my God, this is so beautiful that there is this emperor giving like umbrella to this sweeping sorrow, sad woman here. And then she's like this kind of suffering Marilyn who is like not understood and like not loved right. But there is this emperor now, like willing to change stuff. Feels like the candle in the wind, this kind of woman here. Okay. There's Kurt Cobain here too. Then we have ENX Mystify. Some silken moments, guess, goes on forever, and we are leaving broken hearts behind. Mystify, yeah, mystify me. Wow, I love to see this feather here. Like we have here in the light message, maybe we now. Oh no, that's not the last light, last feeling. But this is also here. We have more feelings. Dr. Judith Orlov says, healing from emotional trauma requires reclaiming your space and your sense of self. It's about stepping back into your power, which can be a big deal. Very fitting to this kind of emotional trauma that this woman has. Then we have here Bob Marley, last words. Okay, then we are getting another dead artist. Unity, solidarity. Money can't buy life. His reggae music promoted love, peace, and social justice. But he has said, and his last words were, money can't buy love. Oh no, life. Interesting. All these dead people want to have a voice. In this reading, there's a speaker angel here. Maybe this is coming to speak for the on behalf of this dead artist. Anyway, now we are having this little light on this darkish reading before we go to these tarot cards. And the less is more spread is still here. So light for this couple is I'm on my path. Okay, so it's a confirmation that this is the right path to go. And the time is up. Let's put it more. Now we have the less is more. So this twin flame couple, this Kurt and Marilyn, what they need more. Less. First less. Let's start from the basics. What less and what more? Less autumn and more red and white rose. Interesting. In the first pile, the twin flame needed less this, and now we have a different kind of couple. It's not the same. They need different things. So they need autumn. Autumn. No, less autumn. They don't need autumn. They need less autumn. So pile number 2, the culmination, the broad view, generosity. In alchemical terms, autumn is denouement of Earth's grand narrative. It is the symbol of culmination, harvesting, and resolution. The story of our year finds closure and we begin to look toward the horizons of the next one. It is likely this card will appear as an indicator of efforts culminating, of hard work paying off, of fruit hanging low for the taking. Gratitude and generosity are the spirit of the season, so share the wealth of your fortune. Looking back, you realize many hands and hearts have helped you along the way. Holding tight to your bounty won't do you any good. The alchemist shares their wisdom and wealth. They offer their bones back to the world as part of the ongoing cycle. Be like autumnal tree. Active generosity, but you need less. So I don't know what is it here, why is less? Fall is related to Earth's element and the cardinal direction of the West. You may be reminded of distant relatives or ancestors. Welcome them into your harvest celebrations. What is also autumn? Let me see which tarot cards. Wait, there is something about it. Autumn is like a letting go. Less. Dead is also autumn. Maybe you have to get peace with this kind of dead thing, because we had here all these dead artists. Even Ian Next died kind of young, the artist. So all these dead artists are here. So maybe because this is such a dead energy, and dead people were already here busy, less that. Somehow more alive. More alive artist, less dead artist. Alive artist, yes. Something like this. Red, white, rose, more. And where we have it. What is this? 59. Same, but in a different position. Different piles have totally different energy, so here you need more. So you need more vital force, rising, awakening. So indeed, here is like letting go, burying deep. This dead energy is also in this kind of void, less that. Actions is also very vital. So let's see. In the laboratory, the merging of red and white is an exquisite moment. It means something is coming to the life before the alchemist's eyes. The pristine white of the red rose is not threatened by the blood-red pigment. The mixing does not make pink. Rather, each color remains vibrant itself, expressing its message. Like the rod of Asclepius representing health and vitality, the floss sapientum appears to signify the awakening of the physical as a gateway to the spiritual. Without the body, spiritual teachings remain conceptual, not yet integrated into the everyday. This card encourages the alchemist to honor the body as a temple each and every day, observing it, listening to it, mining it for information and guidance. At its height, this card signifies a mastery, a uniting of body to serve the soul's purpose, as seen in the like of dancers, athletes, and during the birth process. So, this I want to remind you that today's Purgatory episode is about body and the soul. Similar kind of love breathes into me, love inspires even Dante. Something about being alive is really like a vital force. There's this heart. Heart is the king of the body. Heart is the emperor. It's almost like reminding here, like as long as our heart is beating, like we should just tap in our heart to understand we are right now here. We are loving, living, and able to make our dream come true. And here is like kind of like forgot already, like living in the head and not in the body, like that's wrong. Like this king has to kind of come to like remind her, like okay, there will be like a new spring or like some blooming happening here, like a rose, white rose, very very new blank canvas. And the Kundalini rising, this kind of little vital force is needed here. Okay, then tarot cards, but we have the high energy cards here. So we had already awakening card here, spiritually active, spirits, death stars are active here. But now let's see, tarot cards, what is happening? What is happening here in pile number 2? What do we need to know? Wow, there is a fire, there is Mercury energy. There is a death card. Okay, no wonder, because this is autumn is already here. And Shamhain, okay, very death cards. Okay, I was not wrong about the spirits coming through, like all the dead people realize like Shadow Sister is busy and they want to come to say they message. Here we have death and, no, it's not even a death, it's a devil. This is even a devil card. This is a Capricorn energy that we are just saying goodbye. And here we have a Samhain moon card. We have this full moon energy still potent here. Full moon in Taurus, very visible, but these are very deadly energies. I mean, devil is kind of like is different than the death card. Is like a passionate, but also can be a bit trickster. Here we have, devil can be really powerful, huge passion. And then on the side of the devil is this Mercury, communication. So definitely the more powerful in this relationship is this man. This King of Cups has the upper hand. Let's read something, but I mean not necessary, because you have the moon card, very feminine, very yin energy, very yin exactly. You have on the female side also this full moon and a dark moon, like both. But they are majors. Just that somehow there is like a much more, maybe there is whole kind of like a wisdom to be much more effective in communication. Maybe the man has studied well and knows how to communicate very well. There is much more that ability, that side, and the female is like this kind of hiding in the shadows a little bit, like a moon energy. It's usually mysterious, very mysterious and mystic. Interesting energies. So we are going to see what could be the message of the Mercury. Is it happening, Mercury in retrograde soon? I think so. So that could be also here giving a little bit head up, like might be influencing. Be aware how you communicate, because if the Mercury goes to retrograde, it can be more difficult. So we have here, The two of fire represent the importance of communication. Either there is something that must be said or something that must be heard. The surrounding cards will help identify which way the communication needs to be flowing and with whom. Yes, so the man has to somehow win this devil energy. Let's see what the devil wanna say here, because this can be negative influence too. King of Cups. What's going on? Here that card is. As the end of growing season grows closer, there is an air of celebration, wild abandon. Games are played, wagers made, and bread and beer enjoyed. The devil card is often associated with the card bun, and hence is an appropriate match for this holiday. Although the beverage of choice is more often made of grain and grapes, there is almost an eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow we die sensibility. There is utter enjoyment without thinking about putting anything by for the future. Okay, so the harvest, letting go this. What is it? Harvest, we're supposed to be getting everything, but this is somehow like consuming. What is it, this here? Want to tell me? It's like spending all. This man is spending all. Something like that. That's the warning here. Eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow we die. Sensibility. There is utter enjoyment without thinking about putting anything by for the future. Ah. Oh my god, the pun is also here. Like, this is also here. The flute, the pun. The one, be merry, follow me the children, I bring you to the edge of the mountain. Like, there is the same kind of story going here. Remember, there's this story of this what is this flute player, and who I think is asked to get the rats out of the city, but then to get the kids out of the city. There's some kind of fairy tale like that. I should remember this fairy tale, but anyway, something bad that is luring all the kids out of the city, and then everybody's sad. But what is this? I think you have to be very, very aware of the masculine, how the masculine uses the money. Like, there is something, can be like a spend it all and not think about it tomorrow. Love for a woman. So what is it? But it's still safe emperors here. Maybe this little warning. Then we have the moon card, also very dark. Of course, very man who is like this can be very romantic. They can be like a big gestures or something. Still, you have to like not spend it all. We have here a moon. Girl wake up, as I said, spend all the money. Wow. Yes, we have here like a bit like a dangerous romantic king here, in that sense, like warning. Anyway, then we have here yeah, this was this October 31st, this Halloween party. But here the idea is that, let me see, this card shows a witch honoring the spirits of Samhain and seeking guidance from the ancestors. She accepts the darkness without fear but with respect, knowing that she is strengthening her connection with divine. Exactly, it's very aligned with this kind of like a pain can be your biggest teacher. So this let the triggers be your guide. Let like the pain be your greatest teacher or something like this. And even the advice from the spirit, this is like, I'm trying to get that too, but even it was showing up that the person saw the woman or like a shaman. So again, here we have very shaman-like woman. So spirits see this too, it's a good thing. But maybe the woman is kind of this speaker and spiritual, like speaking can be like a prayers to the God also. This is like when we speak, we are like doing these prayers, but when we are listening, we are like receiving the messages from this God. Maybe there's one lesson too, to listen more than speak, to get receiving. Like be silent and still, as being energy is really important to heal, of course, the body and soul. But speaking is also, you could be praying and asking help. Spirit know you need help. And then we have here actions speak loudly. So let's read this advice card. Just looking what else cards I'm missing. Am I missing something? Actions speak loudly. Express your love through action. Sometimes saying you love somebody is not enough. It is time to show someone how you feel. Put someone's needs before your own. This card is asking you to do something to show your love. Presenting your love without words does not need to be complex. Doing the simplest of things can make a huge change in someone's life. Allow your acts and considerations to convey your feeling to your partner. Do something for someone that you know they don't enjoy doing themselves. Turn up with items they need or like, such as flour, a favorite candy, or their dry cleaning. Your loved ones are constantly sharing their likes or pleasures. Find ways to surprise them. It is so easy to show that you care. A falcon carries a maiden its back. The daisies adorning her body imply new beginnings. Beautiful that the daisies are here, because we are talking about the true love in the Wonderland, and in the Alice is of course having always like daisies. So it's like really beautiful Wonderland in this file. What was it this here? The daisies adorning her body imply new beginnings, optimism, or rekindling. The falcon is a signal of focus, your attention or energy on what you value. The deep blue of the sky emphasizes the positive power of communication and the security that can be fostered in the relationship. So yeah, they can be fostered in the relationship, but really you have to be having this conversation about the man have this devil thing, the card. So there could be some excessive thing. There is of course magnetic, engaging, attractive, and I want to be a hero. But and love for a woman was even here, and this King of Cup is here. But then was this warning about not saving anything for the future. So just be aware of this, like this could be becoming an issue. Yes. But sun energy is here, is also beautiful. The creation of the gaining of respect from and things brought to life or light. So like, I think maybe it's really interesting that this feminine is suddenly moon and the masculine is suddenly sun. So definitely this twin flame, because you're talking about twin flame connection, can be very like a polar opposite, in the sense like there is huge this kind of masculine sun energy, like it's totally connected to the hero energy too, the solar plexus chakra sun energy. There is this kind of burning desire and a fire and all these things here, very emperor quality. But yeah, woman is much more like reserved, but also there is this beautiful sun magic also available in this side. It's just in the summer, now we are in the winter, so it's like more living on the cycles, this woman. Okay, I told enough about this pile number 2. Now we are going to the next. It was interesting as well. It's getting a bit cold in this room. Luckily, I am not having today my son, so I can be sitting here long, so I don't have to worry about him. It's a good thing. Because otherwise I would be a little bit restless, getting restless about being here so long. So we put these cards away. Some we still use, but interesting, all this dead artist game here. Maybe there is really, in this couple twin flame connection, there is this power to have help from the ancestors and spirit guides, and you should value that really, like listen them. Value that kind of guidance. And Queen of Pentacle was also here on this man's side, actually. Maybe there's some mother energy that is very like a part of this relationship. It's very, very important. So we have interesting last pile too. And now, does anybody have any questions? Because we're going to the last pile. Let's go forward. This one goes away. Pile number 3, starting, let's put a timer. We are in the Wonderland of True Love. Beautifully, this pile has a sacral chakra, Emperor and Empress, sexuality, creativity, all this kind of good stuff. Or in pile number 1, we had this loving angel, earth angel energy. So let's see what's coming here. Is this like a king and queen home here? What's going on with this twin flame connection? Here we have the twin flame now. Let's see how they look. We have very powerful female and this kind of pentacle guy, a little bit Spanish style. What would be a nice Spanish sentence? I speak Italian, I don't speak Spanish, but like nothing come. I have like a blanco, but like would say, what did you say? Hola, hola, is that Spanish? Come estas? Come stai? Come stai in Italian? Hola, hola. Ninja. It's like a childish ninja or something. Anyway, we have here Casal Catala, Spanish style guy, and then we have King of Pentacle woman with the poppies in the head, telling me a little bit of dreamy type. Somebody like a big dreamer is here. Five of Pentacle, of course, energy is a little bit like a feeling not enough or having not enough, but this woman has like everything. So twin flame is like balancing this like worthiness issues. Like she is like bringing a lot of, let's say, dreams on the table, because there is like this poppies in the head. So able to dream big things, big dreams. Let's see. Oh, I somehow feel like changing this rabbit to the TikTok. Who knows if there is something to do with TikTok in this pile. Then we have also focus on love, look for the good in everyone. So this twin flame connection is like this maiden and dragon. Angel card is study. Reading, research and education help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. This is kind of very wise wisdoms coming from the study. We have here again empty cards. I need to draw this still. Is 3 of Pentacle. Interestingly, in one other deck, 3 of Pentacle, there is also a man sitting in the study. Maybe I should show that card now, because it made me think that card. So it is agreements, it's about even contracts. Maybe you should read what you sign. Contracts, like pay attention what you sign, the little print. You are like signing something, then it's like important that you know what you sign, what you agree to. It's like a big commitment. Actually, it's beautiful in the love relationship, but there is a commitment. There is a clear commitment going on here. So this to have a, it tells the story because they have the same suit. He has long time ago still, maybe he's a younger guy, because this is much more older, being already king. Maturity level is higher somehow, but they have the same suit, so they're like the same values somehow, same commitment. What is going on here? I want to have that card to show, because it's same kind of idea. But yes, of course, I don't find it now. It's like so many cards. It's much more easier to pick the cards than to just try to find them like this. Where you went? It's not that. I'm kind of person, when I get something in my head, I just do it. Like I'm not gonna give up. So let's see this card. Am I able to really not find it? It's like nowhere to be seen. Is it like the one only card who jumped out of my deck? Is it like possible? Okay, maybe I do have to give up because this is not gonna be possible to sit here forever finding this one card. Maybe I missed it because it looks different on the other side. Let's see. It's not this. No, it's not this. Then I have to give up. I cannot. It's here. It's here. Okay, I'm not giving up. Okay, this is. So as this is not designed, made me think immediately this, and it was here with its wings. Can you see the semblance? There is this kind of angel statue here on this desk, while here is the angel on the wing on the man. So it's very similar. So this is the card. Some kind of like a even architect on the bureau, but this is like a study. Let's keep this to show what this is. Next, fruition, harvest moon, 37. So there's something about very fruitful ideas. A bit similar, like this woman here is the King of Pentacle, very like a earthly, like a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And there is all this blooming on the head, and here is all these fruits on the head, so it's like similar. And we have also your ideas. It's again the similar thing. This is a Gemini third house. Spiritual, your ideas, mental, short-term thinking and trips, physical, do all what is around you. Your ideas are very important in this twin flame relationship. It's very, the study also is focusing on the ideas. Here also it's like building with the ideas. What I loved about this card is it reminds of my daddy, who used to be teacher of tailoring, and he had exactly this kind of working room with all the rulers of the tailor, new tailor. And I loved his working room, and I was there like admiring the working room. Anyway, little memory. But this relationship here is now something about the wealth and the money is still like kind of like early energy is what you have, what you got is important. They're kind of like a very early here sitting too, like a chilling on the riverbank. So maybe there is some very, very basic commitment here, grounded energies here. This king and queen, almost like the, yeah, there's this two butterflies here. Okay, let's see. Next thing, emotional landscape is let's mix this a bit. How is it? Let's put these butterflies here on this empty card and this. Wait, this was what they come immediately. So intelligent and sophisticated is completely in the center of this reading. So I want to really come out right away. Something is very intelligent and sophisticated in this true love wonderland of twin flames. It's very ideas are really here. The Gemini energy is potent. Even this is like a very, very grounded couple. Maybe there is this wisdom of the sacral chakra. You are like manifesting when your emotional life is balanced. Like it starts from this kind of sacral, like the base, this is the base, then the emotion, and then the willpower, and then the heart is starting to manifest. So there's all this process. They are like on the base energy, kind of earth energy. They are building the main structure of the relationship. Like they have the same suit. They already recognize themselves like they have same suit, like a same color, like same values or something. Okay, there's magnetic here also. There is innocent here. This is a little bit young guy, innocent. We have here cozy room. The cozy room where the study is happening. And then we have you are a gift from God. Okay. So it's a nice thing. This is the emotional landscape. Somebody feels like the other person is a gift from God. And then we go to the interesting part of the reading. Maybe you have a first light message already. It's not so much dark here in this relationship actually. Fruition, early energies, and we have here I'm connected. So they are connected, they have the same color even. So the twin flame possibly have already found each other. They know each other somehow. They're connected. Ui. I'm not gonna take like this. Spirit, I'm gonna take it with my hands. Jumping cards. Oh. We need now less in this relationship. We're gonna look when the Pluto goes to Aquarius. Pluto goes to Aquarius. What is needed less? And what is needed more? What is needed more? More. Oh yeah, I cannot feel this stuff. This. Okay, less mystical sister. And more moon. Wow, what is this reading? They are both mystical stuff, and it's like, what is it? Like we are shifting from one darkness to another. It's like interesting. Like what about the message? But of course, 2 is a number, like High Priestess. Maybe there is something that the ideas are developing. Things are going deeper, maybe. But moon is definitely like a mother energy and like a cycles and stuff and feminine. So I don't know, they both are kind of feminine, but now we have interesting. Sorrow, of course, maybe there is this sadness that has to go. Emotions always next to the water indicates also there's maybe some kind of heartfelt conversations. This dragon. But interesting that you have this less and more, both dark. So less mystical sister. This is a long reading. I'm already busy, like almost 2 hours, but I don't mind. I like this kind of readings. These special times are like, let's say, time to honor this kind of shifts. So mystical sister is 50. So this twin flame needs less mystical sister. Sacred Ali Anima outreach. Just when you thought you could traverse the alchemical path by yourself, Soror Mystic appears. This card indicates a dear friend or Sacred Ali holds you in their heart at this very moment. With their support, you're able to do what you cannot do yourself. Between you exist an alchemical pact based on the ingredients of respect, honesty, and unconditional love. It is as if you have known each other for many lifetimes. You may have shared an experience from which you are always bonded. This archetype may come in any gender, age, or form. One distinct characteristic of Soror Mystica is that they practice the art of witnessing and listening. They have no need to judge, fix, or give advice. presence is enough. When this card appears, then to the flame of a friendship, be a mystical sister to another. But let's see, why is this less now? Is this like you've been this way and you're going forward? Because the moon is also interesting, dark energy. Wait, let's put the timer again. More moon. This could be even indicating of this couple where we are talking about this twin flame connection. Maybe there has been a lot this kind of being a shoulder to the other person, and now is shifting to I'm connected. They are connected. They're like holding each other, like kind of like a knowing each other in all lifetimes or something. Now the relationship is going needing less of that, but more something else, and that's the moon. And it's mystery, receptivity, and intuition. The moon represents the mother of all mysteries. Once a month, it slips into the full spotlight and then quietly disappears, only to initiate the cycle again. Gifting us with a message of impermanence, the moon reminds us we are in constant transition and continual process of letting go. It is a yin principle, one of listening rather than speaking. And here there was also this listening, but now it's really much like listening. And I was saying already in the previous pile, like when we speak, we are like praying to the card, but when we are listening, we are receiving from the card. So it's almost like you have to start to receive really this kind of energies, like you are worthy enough to receive something like this message is here. If this person feels unworthy, yes, you are able to receive. You should receive in your relationship, like the fruition, the plenty, the ideas, everything, like being like a divine receptor, receive at TikTok. I don't know, like there is like this, you are a gift from God. Like, I don't know, you receive each other. But this moon is like about listening rather than speaking. This card may indicate a time of rest and restoration is in order, or that a new depth of spiritual practice calls. Dreams and memories may be especially vivid. The gates to the liminal realm have opened. The alchemist's task is to be receptive to its message. Be patient, though, as the moon speaks in the language of symbols, and deciphering its messages takes time and receptivity. Magic is at foot. Sink into it, sweet child. So like more magic. Let more magic in your life. The moon has a cooling and soothing effect on the psyche. In a reading, think of it, this lunar card bringing a sense of ease and stillness to the surrounding cards. Yes. So kind of like a trusting the divine, that everything will be okay. I think it's like that. Like there's everything passes. There is like moon cycles, moon cycles are always 28. Like it even makes me think about like periods, like they are just 28 days, and it's again and there are different kind of moons, and it's like this is energy affecting to our like emotions and our relationship. This twin flame connection is somehow a reminder of this moon. Important is remember the moon cycle. And here is focus on love. Look for the good in everyone. But we go later to this. This was not less and more. I've been busy so long. We have still the tarot cards. No, we have still the current feelings of person, and we have still the rune. So let's have the rune here. So the pile number 3 rune is prosperity. And now we get these current feelings of a person before we go to see any tarot cards. Wait. Ta-da-da! Jessica said this is really good. So anyway, we are going. Oh my God, these feelings are like full. The head is full. Should I empty this for the next year? Maybe. It's like, imagine I made this like in 1 year, like so many. Oh my God, so many. But I'm gonna pick now like a lottery of this couple. What is happening? What is happening? Oh my god, there you go. This couple is gonna get a little mix here. Still, let's turn this stuff around. Oop, okay, here we go. We have here Joyride by Roxette. Don't need no fortune teller to know where my lucky love belongs, cause it all begins again when it ends, yeah. And we are all magic friends, magic friends, magic friends. He says, hello, you fool, I love you. Come on, join the joyride. The sunshine is a lady who rocks you like a baby. And the baby is traveling here. Ui, is this gonna stop now? Oh my god. Wait. This battery. Oh my god. Oof. Almost. We lost the so there's like a baby coming here. I think this moon is, oh my god, this moon is here, like is the fertility. More fertility. There is really this stuff. Oi. Is he just saying that this pile got this kind of Joyride by Roxette and a baby is coming, like this loon cycle, moon thing could be here, really this fertility thing more, because this baby stuff is also here. Let's see then here. Divine timing, trusting divine present moment is perfect, feeling impatient, patience as virtue. So this is here. White rabbit. Let's see if the same card that came in the other pile. We have here Self-Control by Laura Branigan. I think it's the same. It was maybe in pile number 1. Oh, the night is my world. City light painted girl. In the day, nothing matters. It's a night time that flatters. In the night, no control. Though the wall sometimes breaking, wearing white as you're walking down the street of my soul, another night, another day goes by. Really, this night energy is sort of mystic on everything. Maybe it's really like this twin flame connection has like some meaningful like nightlife ahead. I don't know. Maybe they meet in the nightlife. Then let's see. Sacral chakra. I'm prosperous and love having money. I love money and money loves me. Okay, I'm not surprised. There is this pentacle energy very heavy here. Current feelings of a person. There is some money related. Throat chakra. My expression reflects my individual nature. Wow, I love you, honey. There is like this concert going on around this rose. Another rose. Love to see these roses here. A big birthday hug just for you. I wanna bloom with you. Maybe somebody has a birthday who's somebody's person. Can be different star sign also. Yeah, it could be now would be the Scorpio and Sagittarius. So big birthday hug just for you. And then we have Eurovision song from Finland this year. No rules. Windows 95 man. Welcome, my name is Windows 95 man, and I only live by one rule, and the rule is no rules. Silence, I say. This is my time, my stage. Call me what you may. See if I care. See me slay. Is there something more wrong with the way I look? Is there something wrong with who I am? If I'm not alright, tell me, why do I feel so beautiful tonight? No rules. And interesting. It's like always like Finland has always like a duel with ice hockey with the Sweden, and here we have a Swedish song from Eurovision. So we have Finland and Sweden on the table currently. So Markus and Martinus Unforgettable is the Swedish song for this year. She comes alive at night, coming when her preys asleep are. Make your eyes go blind, coming. And now you are in too deep. You better know she's dangerous. She's unforgettable. And it feels so good. It hurts. She's unforgettable. Wow. Her love is venomous. It's getting serious. It's venomous because I feel it inside of me. A little bit snake energy here as well. We had the snake energy already in other piles. But anyway, these are the current feelings of a person. And now finally, we are going to the tarot cards. This reading is really heavily focused on this kind of other cards, but let's see. Let's see. TikTok, this is really like some kind of feminine clock is ticking. It's like this, when things are landing in certain place on my table, it's landing on the moon, this TikTok is like, oh wait, somebody's clock is ticking. Okay, let me see. And it's very like a, yeah, let's put it here. Now let's see what this twin flame connection needs to know. But we need to know about them, but okay, let's see what they need to know. Who are selecting this pile? Ooh, this one. We have here Ace of Pentacles, okay, very much investing in the new future. We have here Six of Cups, wow, nostalgic, this kind of mermaid dream, very soulmate connection also, this is beautiful. Talking about twin flame, we have this soulmate on the table. And the moon, oh my god. Okay, I think now I should have some bell to bring or something, because come on top of the moon card there is a moon card, like come on, like moon and moon, Luna. Wow, definitely this moon has something to tell you now. Wow, this twin flame, I think the guy is like this Ace of Pentacle, busy gnome. Let's read this story. Love the fairy tales. This is kind of like a fairy tale related deck. So, Fantastic Creature Tarot, what we have here. Ace of Pentacles. I was almost gonna do today a fairy tale related reading, but I had no time to prepare it, so next time I can maybe do it. I love fairy tales. I did last year a lot of fairy tale readings. Maybe some are still available. I put maybe like example reading or some clips. I made the compilations. Anyway, this is now looking like the masculine side of the twin flame. Brownies. The European brownies were shy little creatures with black eyes, slightly pointed ears, and long, agile fingers skilled at crafts. Brownies prefer to attach themselves to a particular household, staying with the family for generations. Unless offended by rudeness, the brownies are good-natured and helpful. Their happy dispositions attract small children who can more easily see them than adults do. The pentacle held by the brownie on this card denotes the 5 elements that make up the universe: earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. The twisting tree roots resemble the labyrinthine spiritual journey. And a new home, job, or relationship is near. You will receive unexpected help with a problem. A very positive card, it predicts success in a new enterprise. And this card is here to help you to improve your life. And this card also can improve your cash flow. So there is kind of positive omens for this Five of Pentacle guy who will feel like a poor and not having enough, that there is money coming in. There is like this brownie spirit is here to give like a heads up, like yes, you will get good money, don't worry. Then the woman had this 6 of Cups, like a mermaid. Cup energy. In the feelings. It's a Yemaya story. As goddess of the ocean, the daughter of Odudua, the earth goddess, Yemaya holds a vow. So the mother is this earth goddess here. And this is the daughter, the Yemaya, holds a high position of respect. She is the mother of 14 other gods and goddesses of the sacred Santeria pantheon. She is associated with the ocean and also bird. Women petition her when they want to conceive children. Again, this message of TikTok, TikTok, TikTok. And then we have this like a good omen for giving a child, having a child. So women petition her when they want to conceive children. Yemaya is extremely powerful and beautiful. An old flame may re-enter your life. Gathering could put you in contact with people from your past. Pleasant memories pave you path for the better future. And this card is helpful in contacting old friends or attracting new ones. Anyway, there's really in this pile, this twin flame is about having children together. It's really like our family together. It's like something like this. But we have extra moon card, like a mystery card, actually, because it is like extra, because this was the couple. Maybe it's interesting is landing this study. Maybe there's some hidden knowledge that can be studied. Hidden wisdom. Maybe that's why it is. Like something is still. Sometimes moon card is saying that you should not know everything. There is some mystical elements still. Surprise elements. You should not know everything. But moon is a only major arcana card on table and very powerful. And again, talking about the fertility on the woman's side. So let's see. And the commitment talks about also very like a good couple energy. Committed. Moon. Here. So we have unicorn. The fabulous unicorn is often depicted with the head and body of a horse, the whiskers of a goat, the tail of a lion, and white spiral horn in the center of its forehead. Traditions say their horns provided an antidote for poisons and could restore good health to anyone who drank from one. However, the swiftness of this solitary creature made it impossible to catch. The moon card reflects the waxing and waning of cycles in life and initiations into the inner spiritual mysteries. The owl, there is also owl, I think here. The owl, an emblem of wisdom, can see through the concealing shadows to the truth. Wow, this is already present here. You must look beyond illusions and see the truth. You are entering a perceptive cycle that allows you to tune into the spiritual vibrations. This is a good time to see behind people's masks, open psychic channels, and make needed changes. And use this card in spells if you want to reveal truths or to access and develop psychic powers. It's the best card ever on my channel. I love this unicorn because it's like really like I have even a course material about teaching psychic toolkit. One of the love episodes is available. If you want to go deeper, there is like this kind of membership. You can see this. The membership is meaning that I would get money also to finance a little bit better camera to record these readings or like some tools, more decks, for example. So every time you decide to support me in money-wise, it will go to make just better tarot readings now. Yes, that's a nice thing to see here. I have this kind of content that I keep creating. Interesting Wonderland, interesting twin flame connection. This twin flame connection want to have kids or like want to have a family and commitment, like a serious commitment, let's say. It's like a serious file. I still will read you this focus on love because this is still here. I think then we wrap it up, and then I will see if somebody has still a question, because it's getting very late. This is 24. It's easy to see faults in other people. Think of the positive characteristic of the people in your life. Remember the things that caused you to love them in the first place. Focusing on the love will change and heal any negativity that is there. You may be experiencing a rough patch with someone you share a relationship with. Work toward turning things around. How you perceive a situation has a lot to do with how you feel about it. Be good to people, no matter who they are or what role they play in your life. When you approach relationships with a positive mindset, you reinforce the love in your life. Strive to be supportive and loving. Foster the good in others, and the return will be tenfold. A wood nymph offers her hand to a dragon. Dragons symbolize power, magic, and balance. The orange, yellow, and green tones in the card point to a relationship, communication, and healing. A situation may feel intimidating, but you have the tools to get on track. Wow, it's really like contacting the magical love creature, like really magic space between these people. Nice. Powerful. Like a mother of dragons is here. If we have the Game of Thrones like a reference. So this twin flame connection is about the mother of dragons. Wow, beautiful. Is there anybody now here wanting to have a psychic question? I'm still like a bit, I feel really cold because I decided to put just this today, so there is no heating in this current room, but if somebody want to ask a question, I'm still here, starting to clean this table. Anybody? If not, I have seated enough. It's like 2 hours. It's definitely enough. So yes, we can leave this reading for the next week. Next Sunday we see again. Now, pile number 3, we leave it to this mother of dragon. And we welcome the Pluto in Aquarius. In a couple of days it goes to Aquarius. Thank you for watching this reading. If you like me, if you share or comment anything, always helping me, and subscribe if you already did so. Thank you for watching, and bye.